Now we got 19 minutes to make some picks. Last week, both of us went 18-8. We split the picks every single time a team that I could never get a game up.
You were convinced last week
that
you were taking the lead.
I thought I was. Dude, Colorado State sold me, bro. I had a chance to go up a game. I was already up a game. And then if Colorado State would have won, I would have been up 2 games. And oh my God, they got mauled by Utah State. That was my chance. But I didn't lose any games. We're both still tied. Jackson is 105-31. I am 103-33. So Jackson keeps his 2-game lead going into
hell yeah, brother.
Going into week 7. So let's look at the slate. We got 2 Friday games. First one is Tulane at Memphis.
Let me pull this up real quick.
I gotta look at spreads too.
All right, Friday matchup: Tulane at Memphis. Oh Lord, I mean
Tulane's favored by 4.5 on the road. That's gonna be my pick. They're still really good from last year. They haven't even lost since that Ole Miss game. I think they're gonna come back and be a contender for that New Year's Six Bowl. Like the New Year's Six Bowl participant for the Group of 5, because that's what they were last year, and they beat USC. So I got Tulane.
I think I'll take Memphis for this one. Home game for them. They're still doing really well. You know, they've only got 1 loss against Mizzou. Well, shit, against Mizzou.
Oh, yeah, Missouri was proven to be a pretender. They lost to LSU.
All right, I'm going to convert. I'm sorry. Taking Tulane. Sorry.
All right. Next up, Stanford at Colorado.
What's Stanford like right now? Yeah, no, Colorado. All
right. There are kind of some easy games out here. Georgia at Vandy.
Georgia.
Easily. I think easily. All right, next, our beloved Indiana Hoosiers travel up to Michigan to play the Michigan Wolverines. Number 2, Michigan is favored by 33.5. I looked earlier today. They're favored by 33.5.
If Indiana pulls off this win, I will quit this podcast.
No, I'm
dropping you guys from my USTV.
You have to come for the celebration episode, then you can leave. No, they're not winning. They're just not winning.
give me Michigan. But yeah, if Indiana is able to pull this off, that's the cool part about this though. I have a dog in this fight. You know, I have 2 dogs in this fight, I should say.
Yeah,
but
Ohio State at Purdue.
Give me Ohio State.
Purdue doesn't have a Rondell Moore.
Nah.
That's how they beat them that one time, but.
It'd be cool if they were able to take this win.
Yeah, but they got embarrassed by Iowa. I don't think it's happening. Syracuse at Florida State.
Florida State for this one.
I agree. Syracuse looked really good because they had actually beaten Purdue, but then they kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
Arkansas at Alabama. Arkansas is 2-4,
but they're on a 4-game losing streak.
4-game losing streak, all by less than 10 points.
I'm going to still go with Alabama for this one. I would love it if Arkansas could win.
I feel bad for Arkansas. They were ranked in the top 10 last year and then lost to Liberty, and they just haven't been the same. This is a team, this is a fan base that endured such bad teams for a while. They finally got good, and then they just can't win against a big team.
Yeah.
I'd feel bad for them.
It's going to keep going for them. I'm going to take Alabama.
Cal at Utah is the next game.
Oh, Lord, wait. Did you just make a giant jump?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. They're not all in order.
At Utah, you said?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Not all the games are in order.
Okay. I'm gonna take Utah, but let me just double check Cal. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take Utah.
Cal's just not any good. They'll have fun. They'll have fun in the ACC.
That'll be a good time
against all the other very mid teams. That's so crazy that Cal is going to be in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Come on, man. At least rename your conference if you're going to do that.
That's the thing. It's
the Atlantic Coast Conference. is featuring Cal Berkeley and Stanford. And for some reason, SMU. Like, that was the most random addition I think I've ever seen. Like, I get it. Cal and Stanford are, like, kind of big schools that, like, need a home. And that's like, and SMU's coming.
I was going to say, I feel like that was part of a deal where, like, some avid SMU fan was just like, hey, no, we need them in there, too. It's like, okay.
They don't have Eric Dickerson anymore.
All right.
They won a national title and then got their program taken away for cheating. But then they got it back. We'll see. Next, Texas A&M at Tennessee. Tennessee needs to win some games if they want to get to the they got to basically almost win out if they want to make it back to the SEC title, because that was the goal at this despite how far-fetched of a goal that may have seemed to some. The goal for Tennessee was to get back to the SEC title and beat Georgia.
I'm going to take Tennessee. Yeah, the rest of the road for them is going to be really, really tough if they even want a chance to get back into the SEC championship.
They're at Bama next. I don't know. I do think they'll. Who'd you pick? Did you pick Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you. I think they will beat A&M because A&M's just not that great. Sorry, they're just not. We'll see. They got to beat Bama. If they beat Bama, then that Georgia game is going to be to go to the SEC title.
Oh yeah.
I think. I don't know if they have anyone else hard other than Bama before. At Kentucky, ooh. Yeah, they got to beat Bama and Kentucky, and then they got UConn and Missouri. They'll win those games, and then they got Georgia. They just have to not lose before they play Georgia. Oh man, I really hope. I want to go to that. I want to go to that game if Tennessee has a chance to go to the SEC title. Like, Tennessee goes into that game with a chance to go to the SEC title, I'm finding a way to go to that game. I don't give a shit. We'll see though. We'll see. Next game is BYU at TCU. BYU sitting at 4-1. Only lost to Kansas. TCU's 3-3. They've kind of been floundering.
Yeah, TCU. Feel bad for you.
I said they would be back. They're not going to be back.
God, they lost to Iowa State though. Man, damn.
I'm going to take BYU.
I think I'm going to join you on that one. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just they just haven't looked great. All right, next, in a game that might end 3-0, Wisconsin and Iowa. I've been looking at some Iowa offensive stats. Did you know that they're like...
it's at Wisconsin, right?
Yeah. Did I say at Iowa?
Yeah, you said at Iowa.
My bad.
No, you could.
Iowa has a putrid offense. Cade McNamara hasn't done a damn thing for that offense.
Well, he's hurt now. So
yeah.
He's been... I think he missed last week because he had like a broken collarbone
They're
or
still
something.
5-1, though, just because their defense is so good. But I'm going to take Wisconsin because
I'm taking Wisconsin, too.
It's a home game. All right. Louisville, the undefeated Louisville Cardinals, are at Pitt. I would say this could be an upset alert and like a hangover game if Pitt was
just so
if
bad.
Pitt was any good at football.
Pitt is so bad.
Pitt is 1-4. 1-4. Louisville big
time.
All right. Next, Kansas at Oklahoma State.
Kansas at Oklahoma State. What's Oklahoma State like? They're 3-2.
They've just been very average, which for Oklahoma State standards is below average.
I think I'm still gonna take Kansas, but I think it could be close. Though.
I'm really like 50-50 on this game because it is still a home game for Oklahoma State.
It is, yeah. But with Kansas's experience so far this year, excuse me.
I'm going to take Oklahoma State. It's a home game. Oklahoma State they did just beat Kansas State.
You're taking Oklahoma State? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to take Oklahoma State.
All right.
Next, Auburn at LSU.
Here, let me find it.
I think LSU will win. Auburn is just not good.
They're 3-2. You know, they've lost to Texas A&M, but they only lost to Georgia, though, too. I mean... against LSU, though, I mean, LSU isn't great either. Is the thing. Hang on. What's LSU sitting at? 4-2? Yeah, 4-2. I think I'm gonna go with. Let's go with Auburn. Let's make it interesting.
All right. That is a very interesting upset pick. If it was at home, I would think about it, but this is at OSU. I don't think it's happening. All right, next, Kansas State at Texas Tech.
Kansas State at Texas Tech. God, Kansas State is
Texas Tech just got brutalized by Baylor. 39-14. I am taking Kansas State.
It's at Texas Tech, though.
Yeah.
What's Texas Tech's record? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Kansas State then.
All right. Oh, I accidentally kept Notre Dame Louisville on here. Oh, we got to find another game. Hold on. What's like a random? I forgot to change one of the games. Notre Dame Louisville still on here from last week. What is the most random game we could find? I want to find like two evenly matched teams. Let's find two bad teams. Let's find two really bad teams.
Temple at North Texas.
Oh yeah. Temple's 2-4. North Texas is 2-3. It's at North Texas. Who you got? What's the spread?
What is the spread on that one?
I just had it. I clicked off because I'm typing it on the board.
North Texas is slated to win on ESPN by 62. They're voted 62% likely.
Okay. North Texas is favored by 6. What's Temple been up to? The fact that we're actually like diving into this game because we don't want to like lose a game. North Texas has been putting up some points. I'll take them.
I'll do the opposite. I'll do North Texas. We'll make it interesting.
You mean Temple?
North Texas has been putting up points, you said.
Yeah.
Oh, you're taking North Texas.
North Texas has scored 21, 39, 40, 37. They don't have a defense, but they could score. So I'm taking.
So can Temple, though. Temple's been. Or no, wait, no, those are
Temple
losses. Those are losses. Never mind. I'm gonna do North Texas. I'm sorry.
Oh, I put it in the wrong slot. Hold on. Hold on. So wait, you're sorry. I put it.
I'll also do North Texas. Yeah.
All right. Next one, real quick. Iowa State, Cincinnati at Cincinnati.
Hang on. Sorry. How's Cincinnati been? 2-3, not great. Lost to Oklahoma. I know Iowa State isn't good either, though. Has Iowa State been like 3-3? Let's go with. God. Let's go with Cincinnati.
I don't know. I'll be different. I'll take Iowa State. Cincinnati is just they lost to Miami of Ohio. I can't pick a team that lost to Miami of Ohio. All right.
Yeah, it was close.
These are actually two really good group of 5 teams, these next two teams.
Okay.
Georgia Southern at James Madison.
Oh, Lord.
Georgia Southern beat Ball State 40-3.
What about James Madison? They're
James
undefeated.
Madison's 5-0. I'm going to take James Madison because they're undefeated.
I'm going to do the same.
Okay. Next. This next game features the worst team in all of FBS. The worst team in all of FBS. UNLV at Nevada. 0-5 Nevada. I think they're the only winless team.
Oh, damn. Give me UNLV.
UNLV, I don't know how well they did. I know they played Michigan, so.
They lost 35-7, but ever since then, they've been averaging 40 points, basically.
Yeah, UNLV will win. All right, next. This is, I think, a really hard-to-pick game. The incredibly hot Wyoming Cowboys are at Air Force. I actually looked at the spread for this because I was curious. Air Force is favored by 10.5.
Air Force is favored?
Air Force is 5-0. Although they haven't really beaten anyone good. But they run the triple option. It's hard to defend.
I think I'm gonna still do Wyoming. I want to do Wyoming.
See, I love Wyoming. I'm a big Wyoming. So me and my friend are kind of like, he took a visit to Wyoming and he made me like an honorary Wyoming fan just cause. I think Air Force wins though. They run the option. It's gonna be hard to defend. They run it to a T.
You put Air Force, you said?
I'm gonna take Air Force.
Okay.
Next, Miami at North Carolina. I'm just gonna get it out of the way. Miami's getting embarrassed.
Yeah, North Carolina.
Drake May is lighting them up. You can't recover from losing a game like that. You just can't. Missouri at Kentucky.
I mean, Missouri.
I'm gonna take Kentucky.
Taking Kentucky.
Yeah.
I might have to do. Well, God. Yeah, I'm gonna do Kentucky.
All right. UCLA at Oregon State.
So yeah,
That'll be a really good game.
yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Both these teams got to win to keep Pac-12 hopes alive because they already have one loss. The only undefeated Pac-12 teams still left are Oregon, Washington, USC.
I might do UCLA for this one. I think they can pull it off on the road.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Lastly, before the two featured games, NC State at Duke.
Who'd you take?
Oh, I took Oregon State.
You took Oregon State.
Did I forget to say it?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, Oregon State.
NC State, you said at Duke?
Yeah. I'm taking Duke.
Yeah, give me Duke.
All right. Two featured games. These two are, I think, incredibly hard to pick. First one, number 10 USC at Notre Dame. Here's the one. What's making me kind of want to pick Notre Dame is because they have a good defense. They like, say what you want about like Marcus Ferrer. They have a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they didn't really play that well against like Louisville
Up until the final 10 seconds of the Ohio State game.
If they can hold USC like under 35, they're gonna have a really good shot to win. Because Sam Hartman, I think, could definitely put some points up on USC.
I might have to agree with you. I think.
Will it be enough though?
I mean, like I said earlier, USC's entire team is Caleb Williams. You know, their defense is not good.
Also, this though, Notre Dame scored 14 points in their big game against Ohio State. They scored 21 off of like a last-second drive against Duke, and they scored 20 against Louisville. So, like, is their offense that great to even keep up with USC? I don't know.
I think they'll be able to, as long as their defense remains hot and keeps Caleb Williams under pressure. I think they can pull it off.
See, now I'm straight. So you're picking Notre Dame?
I think so.
See, they did just give up 33 to Jack Plummer in Louisville. That was a road game, though.
But at the same time, though, I don't know if there's going to be as many fans there now that they can't make the playoffs.
I think it'll still be a sellout.
You think it will?
I think it will. I think I'm going to take USC. As much as I said they were a pretender, they're still going to just be able to score. I
think I'll do Notre Dame still.
I'm going to take USC. That's a tough pick for me.
We differed a lot this week. We did last week, too.
Not as much as last week. I think last week we did more. So I'm going to take USC. I don't know if I like that pick, but I'm still going to do it, even after all this shit I talked about USC. Lastly, big Pacific Northwest matchup. Huge rivalry game. Two top 10 teams, Oregon at Washington. Michael Penix versus Bo Nix. Going to be a lot of points. Who comes away with it?
I'm almost tempted to just say, whatever you pick, I'll pick the opposite for this week. But
okay, so if you're giving me first crack, I am taking Washington. That crowd can get incredibly loud because they have that roof like the Seahawks do that reflects the noise back. That place could get incredibly loud. Top 10 matchup, they're going to be rocking. Washington wins by at least 2 scores.
At least 2 scores?
At least 2 scores.
I think I'll go with Oregon then. It's going to be really tough for them, but I think I can definitely see them pulling off the win, improving their worth, and proving themselves to to the committee and to everybody.
Yeah, this is very similar to your Oklahoma pick.
It was
last week.
Yeah.
And I don't even hate the pick, but I think Washington's going to win. So we differed on the two biggest games. I'm really excited to watch those two. Those two
it's going to be a really good game.
Those
I'm
two are
excited
going to
for
be.
it.
Those two games are going to be really, really good. There is someone that films at 4 after me, so I got to get the hell out of here. So I hope you guys enjoyed.